everybody. Happy Super Bowl Sunday. How are you guys doing? Ready for the game? Are you ready for it? Oh, no. I know. I can't help. Go KC Swifties. Yeah. As you can see, we don't have a dog in this hunt. We're just thrilled to make the playoffs. That's the good thing about being a Browns fan. Your expectations are pretty low going in. Let's see who we've got here. I don't know how many we're going to have in chat tonight. It is Super Bowl Sunday, so I know you guys are all pretty busy. Hey, cheers, Slapshots Roadhouse. Good evening. On the train headed home from Cheech's meetup. I saw pictures, and you guys look like you just had the best time. Cheers, Kathy Huey. About to get some wings cooking. Oh, that sounds good. Cheers, Eric Gunderson. Wish I was having some Irish whiskey one more day. Hey, cheers, Tater Dom. So I decided, since I was going to do a live stream, thank you guys for being flexible. I wanted to jump in here a little bit an hour early, so we're completely done before the start of the big game. So we're having a matchup, a whiskey to whiskey battle in our household, and who picks the better category for all of these whiskeys. So before we get started, let me say hi to a couple more people. Let me know, guys, what you're drinking right now. Let me know who you're rooting for today, or who your regular team is. If you could give a care about who is playing. Cheers, Chris Jenkins. It is good to see you. Hey, Sugar Kitty. Cheers to you. Hey, cheers, Northwest Bourbon. Thank you. Yes, everybody hit the like, hit the subscribe, do all that fun stuff that YouTube likes us to do. Cheers, Mr. Great Shot. Oh, let me make sure I didn't miss anybody. No, go Flyers. There you go. Yeah, our Blue Jackets have not been. I haven't been following them that closely because they weren't playing that great. It was getting pretty ugly again. Hey, cheers, Candy Road. The Capitals. There's another KC fan. All right, so we're gonna start with the rye. We're gonna start best rye. You are going with.
I'm going with Angels Envy Rye.
Angels Envy Rye. I am going with New Riff 5-year malted rye. 6-year malted rye. 6-year malted rye.
6 years?
Yes. I don't know what the age statement is on Angels Envy Rye.
It's not about the age.
So we're going to pour a little bit in our glass. Then we're going to swap and try each other's whiskey here. Because I didn't feel like doing that many dishes and putting that many glasses out so we can share. So that should be good. Just enough for us both to share. So I will say, mine's a little darker, I think. You had your Angels Envy single barrel out yesterday. Boy, that rum comes through on the nose, big time smell.
Well, it's rye. You want rye smell.
Out of here, doggy. They're wondering, why is mom and dad over by the TV? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? Hey, cheers, old pirate bourbon.
You can definitely smell the rum in that one. Smells rye.
It smells rye, but I think mine comes through. The rye comes through more. Yours on the nose, it's rum. But yours looks oily. Yours actually does look oilier on the glass. Well, no, it doesn't. All right. Sláinte. Oh, Magner, you got to be careful, buddy. There's bottles down here.
Sláinte.
Sláinte. Go Super Bowl. That is so stinking good. This is so stinking good. That's right, Christine.
See, I think I like this because it's kind of got a rye caramel finish.
It is. It's very sweet. All right, now we'll switch. Christine up in Cleveland, Browns fan. I still want that T-shirt that says "Flock around and find out." Love Mr. Flacco. Came in when our overpriced quarterback with the questionable character wasn't available. And he did an amazing job and got us to the playoffs. Go Pack, go Packer fan. There's a lot of Packers fans.
Questionable character, but then you're still rooting for the
No,
Swifties.
Deshaun Watson.
Right, but you're still rooting for the Swifties in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Because they beat the Ravens. I mean, I'm all about anybody that beats the Ravens. They beat the Ravens. It's good, but man, it's sweet. This is just like rye candy almost. Like, it reminds me of maple candy, kind of minty maple candy.
Yeah.
It's good.
I mean, I'm not trying to drink a vegetable. I mean, if you're gonna have something.
Which one do you like?
I haven't tried this one yet.
Hey, cheers, Derek McGrainer. Cheers to you. We're starting our battle tonight with our rye, with Devin's Angel's Envy rye, my new Riff 6-year malted rye. It gets more interesting from here. It gets more interesting.
Hey, all I gotta say,
yeah, Kelsey is from Cleveland.
She came down. She was like, "You need to get your whiskeys. You need to pick your whiskeys." I was like, "All right, I'll get to it." She come back down again. She was like, "Will you hurry up?" I said, "I can't pick my whiskeys until." I was like, "So essentially, you're giving me first round draft pick on the whiskeys."
You had first round draft pick.
I had first round picks on all the whiskeys. I was like,
only rule I had, although it's been broken. I said no single barrels. At first, I said no single barrels, but then I saw what he picked, and I kind of had to. That kind of rule went out the window because you picked some hitters. You did pick some good bottles.
"Oh yeah, I came out swinging."
So this round, which do you pick?
Mine.
I like mine. I like mine better. All right, so I think we're tied in this round because neither of us is going to say the other's better.
I mean, if you had to pick between broccoli and a dessert, which one would you go with? Would you go with the dessert? Right?
This is, God, now all I taste is freaking rum. I think I just drank yours. Yeah, I did. Oh, that's good.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
It's got those woody notes, too, that I really love.
Yeah.
I really like that. All right, so we're going to rinse our glasses out because we are going to need these later, and we are moving to bourbon. I think we're going to have to go with a tie on that because neither of us is going to. That was yours.
I think we let the crowd pick. Otherwise,
we can do that because I think I will win that contest. So if you guys in chat had to pick between Angel's Envy Rye and New Riff 6-year malted rye, which would you pick?
Broccoli or sweet cakes?
Oh, safe travels, Christine. I know Christine was down there in Florida too. You guys, I think, brought that warm weather back. Oh, hi from Dublin. Don't know what shirt that is, but 24 is my lucky number. Hey, cheers, Whiskey Dell. This is the Cleveland Browns, and number 24 for the Cleveland Browns is Nick Chubb. It's our NFL team in Cleveland that we're big fans of. We're split decision here too. Chris likes Angel's Envy.
You see Chubb?
Yep.
I got my Chubb.
Yep. And Northwest Bourbon says probably New Riff. So even the crowd is split on these. I did not expect that. Okay. Drink your water. We're on to bourbon.
On to bourbon.
We've got our little bourbon glasses here. Hey, cheers, Top Dog. Hey, Ben, let's go Irish. We are getting to Irish. We're getting there.
Wait, so what are we doing next?
Next is our bourbon choice. So you went with, Eric's on my side. You went with Lucky 7 Holiday Toast.
Yes, Lucky 7.
This is where I kind of started pulling out the stops and that single barrel rule went out the window. So I picked Nashville Barrel Company straight bourbon, the Mash and Drum Houdini bottle. So I am almost out of this one too. I really love it.
Mash and Drum.
Mash and Journey. Sorry, Mash and Drum. Jason.
Oh,
you know Jason.
Oh wait. So you're picking something that somebody else picked?
Yes. But he lives in Columbus, so it's okay.
I don't have access to that kind of information. All right.
Yeah. He's local to us, so it's okay. All right. Ooh, that's toasty.
That's right.
Oh, there's more woody notes on the Mash and Journey though, on the Nashville Barrel Company bottle. Man, that smells nice. That smells nice. I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody in chat. I see Ben. Hey, Ben.
Ben.
Everybody's saying hi to Ben. Everybody's saying, let me know what you guys are, if you're drinking already for the game. I'm sure I'll be having some Guinness during the game. So the funny thing, everybody's like, oh, so you must have Guinness. So like, we have Guinness in bottles. We have Guinness in cans. We have Guinness Extra Stout. This is just 'tis the season.
And we have 0%.
Yeah, this time of year, we're gonna have some Guinness in the house in several forms. A lot of it. Hey, cheers, Michael H. Thank you for joining us. So we are Guinness for you today too. See, it's always a good time for Guinness. It's always a good time for Guinness. So, ready to try it?
Yeah.
That's so good. It's got like a little barrel char, like a smoke going on. It's almost like barbecue.
There's so many flavors going on right now in that one.
I could smell the toast on yours. I could smell that char.
Toast. Like, yeah.
I think you're gonna like this. I will say yours is darker. The color is a little darker. All right, so we're switching. Crap, that's really good. That's good.
That's got to be higher proof though.
Let me.
Because that burns the nose.
This is 59.12. So yeah, it's 119
Yeah,
proof.
mine's 57.5.
Okay, so it's not that much.
No, but I mean, I definitely.
It's a little.
The vapors really singe the hairs, if you know what I mean.
All right, so I'm gonna go back to mine here.
You can really.
Oh.
But that one, the flavor's still going.
I'm torn because the front palate, I do enjoy the holiday toast. I'm getting more of the caramel, more of the vanilla front palate. This one, I'm getting the Houdini. I'm getting more of the woody notes, and I am getting a longer finish.
Oh, it's still burning, and then
it's still yeah. This one's, I mean, it's more just like brown sugar and dark sugar, and this one's more. I mean, I am actually getting some of that barrel char, like almost like barbecue, like briskety.
I'd go for a tie.
Which one would you pick? You gonna try again? We got time. It's not on. That's why I planned this a little bit early. I mean, Guinness is fabulous. Guinness Cask Lagavulin. All them's fighting words, Ben. Them's fighting words in this household.
No.
No. I think you said that just to poke the dragon. Let me tell you.
I've drank 5 bottles of that stuff. Yeah. And all 5 bottles were in trash.
Yeah.
Still got one up there. And I got one in the back order.
Yeah, you do have a hidden one. You do have a backup hidden.
I can't. I mean, that one still burns for some reason.
The Nashville Barrel Company? Oh, this is hard.
Yeah, that's a hard one. That's what she said.
I totally missed that one. That's good. That was a good one. Oh, it is so not. It is not Band-Aids and hate. No, that's Lafroig. It's kind of sweet peat and fudge. Yeah. I do actually like that one.
Milky smooth.
Oh,
milky smooth.
I'm torn on this one. I'm really torn. This might be another tie.
What do you mean? It's the same tie. We didn't tie.
Well, we tied in the first round.
Oh yeah, 1-1.
Yeah. We tied in the first round.
I think it should be 1-1, and this is just a 0-0.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Because we like them both.
And we both scored points.
Okay. So it wasn't that we like the other one. We only like ours. We actually do like them both. All right. Yeah, these are really good.
Yeah, she came out and she was like, "We're about to throw hands." I was like,
Whiskey challenge smackdown.
"So I don't want to go to jail tonight. Let me pick first."
So, how many of you guys are actually? I'm curious about how many of you watch or are excited about the Super Bowl to watch the game. How many of you are just excited for the commercials, and how many are you excited for the halftime show? Because it's usually somebody always likes one of those, and that's why they
Is it
get. There are
Usher?
people don't even like. Yeah, it's Usher tonight,
I mean, that's our genre. I
and
mean,
supposedly Bieber, because Bieber's there.
yeah, well, that's because Usher and Bieber are friends.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
just like Taylor Swift and
yeah, I've heard that he's friends with the Kardashians too, and that whole freaking hot mess is there. So any Guinness Cask Lagavulin could be disposed of the New Jersey site just for that purpose of it. Yeah. Hey, Jeffrey Wack. Cheers to you, sir. That guy is whack. Interested in the game. Love the commercials. I think the commercials are going to get pretty cool. They usually are. Not much for the halftime show. I usually, honestly, I watch it every year, the halftime show, because inevitably every year people complain that it's the worst ever.
well,
And there's never been that bad before ever.
I mean, I don't think if Justin Bieber has a costume malfunction, anybody's gonna
Oh, well, people said the same thing last year about Rihanna. They said it was, oh my God, it's the worst ever.
just point and laugh.
And it was certain friends of ours that even said that. So I had to laugh. Yeah. Oh, you think the ads have been a little bit lackluster over the last few years? I could see that.
Well, the crowd for the NFL has dropped over the last 5-6 years too, so there hasn't really been you know.
Is Charlie Tuna appearing at halftime? No, lame. Hey, Jake. Cheers to you. Would really love the game if Detroit were playing. Yeah, I'd have been super duper excited about it if the Browns were in there. But like I said, I'm just thrilled the Browns made the playoffs at all. It doesn't usually happen. We really haven't been getting into football, into the Super Bowl as much because right now is Six Nations rugby.
Yeah.
And Ireland won again yesterday.
Oh yeah.
2-0. I'm excited.
Yeah.
We're gonna repeat.
Now, if I could just get down the rules of rugby, it'd be even better to watch.
Rugby's tricky. Rugby, yeah, I'm still learning rugby.
Yeah. I mean, it's football without pads.
Super fun. Oh my gosh, it's super fun. It's super exciting to watch. Hey, cheers, Roscoe.
I think you just like the.
Cheers, IC86. I like the what?
Like the guys all huddled up trying to get the ball on the ground.
It's rough because you showed me they'll have blood all over their uniforms and blood running down their ears, and they don't pull them out of the game. They just keep them in the match.
Guy's got a broken nose, still going,
and he's still going. It just kills me. Okay. Sugar Kitty's gonna have to give me a rugby lesson. She said, he said, cricket is tricky. Rugby is very simple. Well, thank you, Michael. It's good to see you. Yeah, I'm sure everybody's gonna be having parties. We're actually not, but we're having a party with you guys. We are having a party here. All right, so you want to move to the Scotch or to the Irish next?
Save the Scotch for last because it's. I know what you probably picked. I have a good idea. So yeah, let's go with the.
You want to go with the Irish?
The Irish.
All right. All right, so we're going to bring back our little fancy nose and glass.
So.
This is the one where it gets interesting.
This is going to be.
So. Oh, we're doing the Scotch now.
Oh, wait.
That's not the Irish.
You already took the one out of the.
Irish, please. It's nearly bedtime here. Okay, we're doing Irish. So Devin went with Redbreast 27. This is batch 2. So I picked Dunville's 21-year Palo Cortado single malt. This was cask 1197. This one, Whiskey of the Year at the Irish Whiskey Awards in 2022. So
Not a chance.
Yeah.
Not a chance.
Top Dog. No, he hasn't yet, but I have been pretty busy here in Ohio. Ohio has got an Irish whiskey cask and craft event coming up on the 3rd of March, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of March, actually. And we've got over 20 new brands of Irish whiskey coming to Ohio. All the makers are coming with the whiskey. They're having some retail events at a site in Cincinnati, Cleveland, and Columbus. It's going to be super cool. You're going to meet like Kevin O'Gorman, who, if you like Jameson, that guy made like Jameson, all of it. Middleton. He's behind all these great names. Morris O'Connell's going to be there. Hopper from Clonakilty is going to be there. There's going to be a ton of people. I can't even think the names. There's so many people that are coming. Louise McGuan from JJ Corey. So, and if you have any questions about Ohio liquor, actually next week, Sunday on my stream is totally blanking on her name now. Oh, Amdemic from OHLQ from Ohio Liquor Control is going to come here and ask all your questions about the festival that's coming up. Mine won an award, so I'm already a winner. I already am expecting how this is going to go on this one. I know we're only like 22 minutes in. We're already on the 3rd one. It's going to be a short stream tonight. I love Dunvilles. These single casks are so flipping good.
And I love the red breasts.
You are the one who got me the Red Breast 27. That was my Christmas present. And we have been nursing that bottle because the price has gone up, as many of you know. All right. Eric says, Eric will finally crack the Cologne Rub and Raisin probably Tuesday. It's been leering at you from this shelf. I absolutely love that one so much. I would drink that every stinking day if I could get it around the corner store. It's such a good pour. You pick up the ball, you run with it, you get across the line and touch the ball to the ground, 6 points. Yeah, it's the extra points that I get confused on. I get the kick and I get the 6 points. It's the other random points. I'm not sure I understand that.
And the gentleman's rules as far as when the ball is passed on the ground, because
you
can actually see the ball. Why does another person from the other team go and get that ball?
Yeah, Jake, if you have access, Total Wine has the Dunvilles 10-year, the PX. That is a banger of a whiskey. I would grab that one. Oh, hey, Robbie.
Robbie.
No.
Robbie. We love you,
I was
Robbie.
joking. Yeah, I was joking around with a friend of mine who is a big Niners fan. I said, well, everybody who hates Young Love will be rooting for the Niners tomorrow. I'm like, I know, but they are cute. I will tell you, I actually did never listen to Taylor Swift music at all.
Oh, now you're listening to it?
And I actually did because I'm a football fan, and I'm like, oh, well, this person is starting to become a football fan. So I actually have heard a couple of her songs. It's still not my jam. So why didn't somebody else get the ball? It's called The Other Guy is Pissed. You got to be able to grab it and get away with it. Ah, okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. Dunville's 10-year PX is fantastic. It is. It's so good. I've got the cast strength. And that one's really good too, but I like the 10-year. All right. So these are pretty similar in color. I think mine might be slightly darker. What do you think?
Mine's still better.
You don't know that. We haven't tasted them yet. I don't think you've ever had this. So, all right. We're tasting. Let me smell. Man, all I smell.
Did you just switch them?
No, I did not. You've had the Lux Row.
She just tried to.
No, I'm wondering because at first when I noticed your glass, still all I smelled was that rum off that flipping Angel's Envy.
I think you just did a shuffle on me.
Oh, now I'm getting the. Yours is more orange. and spice, and mine is more kind of like buttery, like those Danish butter cookies. Here, small mine. Oh, it's more like those buttery sugar cookies.
No, mine is.
I need more citrus on that one.
No, it's gonna be close.
This one's gonna be close. Who produced the Dunville's 21? You know, that's a good question. Because I don't think it's not Dunville's. Dunville's, they haven't been around long enough to have whiskey that old. I think they have some. I thought it was Bushmills, but I might be wrong on that one. Whiskey Dell. Hey, John Krantz. Now, we will have a difference here. What's the ABV on yours? Maybe it's closer than I think it is. Actually, it might be closer than I think it is.
53.5.
Okay, yeah, mine's 53.2, so it's going to be closer than I think. It doesn't say where it's from. Oh my gosh, I know they've had old Bushmill stock. I'm not 100% on this one, though. Sugar Kitty is trying to help us here. You notice when they get the ball out of the scrum, the first thing they do is lateral pass. You got to keep the ball moving. It's not rules, but strategy. I have noticed that. The thing that throws me is when they get, randomly, they'll get like a point. And I'm like, I don't know what that is. But I love watching it. We absolutely love it. Last year, St. Patrick's Day, the day after, we went to a pub and sat around with some of our friends and with Martin Kennedy from Boa Whiskey, who was here from Ireland, and watched the final. That was really cool. All right, switching them up. So Redbreast 27 versus Dunville's 21 year single cask Palo Cortado. Yeah, it is a single malt. So that's why I'm pretty sure it's Bushmills, but I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, it is pretty good.
Yeah, this I'm starting to get more of that grapefruit. I'm getting orange, but I still am getting that grapefruit note and some spice and some woody notes. This one has, the Redbreast 27 has complexity. It has those baking spices. It has a lot of fruity notes, a lot of orange and citrus. Nice length of finish. But the Dunville's is the single malt. That one is all kind of cookie goodness.
Can I get some more water, please?
Yeah. It's tough.
You can go ahead and finish them if you want.
Which one would you pick?
Huh?
Which one would you pick?
No, go ahead.
You're letting me finish both?
Go ahead. Oh, I thought you picked this one. It was a trick. It was a trap. It's a trap.
Now, neither of these are bad whiskeys, clearly. From talking to them, you think it's cool. Oh, it could, that was my second guess is Cooley, because I do know they have some Cooley stock as well. So it might very well be a Cooley. Either of these, if you can get them, are fabulous. The Redbreast 27, the retail price, I'm in Ohio, control state. It is $699 now. It's up there. The Dunville's 21 year, the single malt Palo Cortado, this single cask that won Irish Whiskey of the Year. I would have to check. Last time I looked, it was still available. It's been a little while. It was, I want to say 285 pounds, which with the conversion, you're going to be paying over $300 for that. But, they're not apples to apples. One's a single pot still, one's a single malt. And cheers, Richie Z. We are getting a little bougie tonight with some Redbreast 27 and some Dunville's 21. Oh, you drank it all. Fudge. So you got to pick one. Which one you picking? You say it. It's
The Redbreast.
Which one did you like more?
The Redbreast.
You did like the Redbreast 27 more. I'm torn on these. The Redbreast 27 is nice. I do get some grapefruit notes. I don't like grapefruit. It's not overwhelming.
It's kind of not of a fair choice because one's $300, the other one's almost over $600.
Yeah,
So,
more than price. I mean, there is a 6-year age difference. Different finishes. The Redbreast is ruby as well as ruby port. It says inclusion. Basically, they're taking some whiskey that is finished in bourbon cask, some whiskey that's finished in sherry, some whiskey that's finished in the ruby port.
Whiskey knows.
Oh, hey, Marty. I don't know who Taylor Swift is, but I hear he's really fast. Hey, cheers, man. Oh, Marty, that's pretty funny. I'll reach for my Dunbills. Yeah. So we're not comparing apples to apples with this. I will say on batch 2, the grapefruit isn't overwhelming. If you see, I am not a fan of Redbreast batch 3. I did get to try it. And I got to try it with Kevin O'Gorman sitting next to me, who made it. Yeah, it wasn't. It's not that. It's too much grapefruit for me. It's just too much grapefruit. I've heard batch 4 is good. That it comes back off of that, so you get more of those citrus notes, more of the baking spice. Oh, I'm probably gonna have to give this one to you as much as it pains me to do so. Oh. Yeah, you got that one. Oh, hey, cheers, Cool Running. It's good to see you.
I don't think that's fair though, because I ran for the most expensive bottle on the shelf.
You did. You grabbed the most expensive one, and that's why I grabbed a single cast to try to circumvent you on that one. Sounds like league instead of union. Instead of 5 points with 2 points after, it's 4 points after 2 of a penalty kick, 1 non-penalty kick. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is Six Nations rugby. That's really the only rugby we watch, to be honest. Cheers. Saw a Redbreast 27 at a bar last night in Orleans, 125 an ounce. You know, I've seen it for more than that.
I've seen less for that.
Yeah.
Out in Cleveland, and this was 5 years ago.
That was at Gormley's. Yeah, Gormley's Pub.
And it was $57
for 1 ounce.
She gave me about 1.5 ounce.
Well, we were there for a private charity event.
So,
that was a couple years ago. Yeah.
It was more than a couple.
Yeah. Was that 2020?
I
think so. Yeah. We were just coming off the pandemic. Yeah, that was.
That was before the price went up. So
here in Columbus, we have a pub called Fido's at Easton. That one for $100, you can get a 1 ounce pour, or 140 as a 1.5 ounce pour. We also have a business downtown called the Buckeye Bourbon House, and that has Redbreast 27 for $126 for a 1 ounce pour. So if you get the opportunity to try it, I do think it's an amazing whiskey that everybody should get the chance to try. Not everybody can afford a bottle. I can't afford an Old Forester birthday bourbon. I never win one. So when we were down there, that is something that we bought and shared together, was an Old Forester birthday bourbon.
Yeah, it's better when you share.
Well, because we just want the opportunity to try it.
Yeah.
All right.
And then you savor it even more than you do when you actually, if you had a bottle, you would actually, you enjoy and
something that pricey.
Take notice.
I appreciate being able to try it before I'm going to go out and spend a lot of money on it, because the bourbon, holy cow, bourbon prices. I think I pay a lot for Irish, but wow, bourbon prices are crazy.
Yeah,
just freaking crazy.
When you're drinking something like that, you hold on. You know that what you're drinking is a once in a lifetime type of thing, and you know that going in. You store that in your mental Rolodex, and you're recording the whole thing. And like, I still remember that birthday shot and birthday pour out there, and it was amazing. And
Well, and we tend to hold on the bottles too. Like the Red
Right.
Breast 27 was my birthday present. What, 3
Yeah.
years ago?
Longer than that.
No, I think it was 3.
4.
Well, no, because 2019
We
was
had it
batch
before.
1. 2021 was batch 2. 2020 was batch 2. 2021 was batch 3.
So it was about the same.
Yeah, yeah. So it has been a couple. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we held on to that.
We've held on to it long, and it's because the price keeps.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing. I'm going to have somebody from OHLQ on my channel next
I
week.
appreciate
You
it
can
a
hit
lot.
them up about Irish whiskey prices in Ohio.
I do appreciate that bottle a whole lot more though.
Yeah.
Year by year. So.
Yeah, it is. That's one of those special bottles you appreciate, and you pull out for special occasions, like drinking with your husband right before Super Bowl. So.
Aww.
Aww.
So nice.
All righty. So we're on to Scotch is Devon's Jam, which I actually thought you would pick the Lagavulin Offerman Guinness cask because you do love it.
I do.
I was fully prepared to bust out some Ardbeg Ugdal,
Yeah.
which I probably will be drinking later because it's so freaking good. You didn't go that direction. You've milked special bottles for 6-7 years. Yeah, this one's starting to get down there, and the price is getting a little crazy. You can get single casks of Red Breast cheaper. It is a wonderful bottle. It's nice to be able to have one. It's just unfortunately it's cost prohibitive for some people. The 21 year is still really good, half cost. A lot of people actually prefer the 21. Oh, I missed something. There we go. Oh, you're asking about the that's a Scotch. All mods are going to be on point next week. Last time OHLQ. Yeah, things are going to get heated in chat. I will tell you next week, we are having OHLQ on here to talk about Irish whiskey, not bourbon. So nobody be asking about why Ohio gets so much Weller. We all know for some reason Ohio's the land of Weller. But sometimes they need to ask. And it's just we don't know. Well, why are the prices so crazy in Ohio? So it's good to have somebody have opportunity to ask them. My mods, I love guys. I'm expecting somebody's going to get time now. Somebody will. Let's see. My internet. Unfortunately, everybody is starting to watch the Super Bowl, so my internet might get a little slow. Bushmills 21. Yeah, Bushmills 21 is another really good one. I love all the Bushmills, the Causeway bottles. If you ever see it somewhere and they have a Bushmills Causeway bottle, grab those. Those are worth all of it. All right, Scotch. What are we drinking?
Well, I usually go with a Lagavulin, but
I'm gonna put your.
I got this for my birthday from myself.
Oh, good night. It's late in Ireland. Oh, got to get the kids up in the morning. Whiskey Dell, you have a good evening. I hope you have a good day tomorrow. And I hope the kids let you have a good day early in the morning and aren't crazy. It's a little fuzzy in Wellerland. Yeah, I just turned off our devices. Hopefully the internet catches up. Unfortunately, yeah, people are all watching TV right now. So, all right, so we are drinking
Glenlivet
21 year.
21.
So Devin, instead of busting out the Lagavulin that I thought he was going to, busted out a 21-year-old Scotch. And we don't have a lot of other Scotch that we could put up against it. So I kind of cheated a little bit on this. But I picked the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society 14-year. And I'm sure, Sugar Kitty, you're going to have to tell me I'm pronouncing this wrong. Fettercairn. This is a PX cask finish. This is 53.8% ABV. And this is For those of you who are Scotch Malt Whiskey Society members, cask 94.45 is called the Sultans of Swig. Yours is not 53.45. I'm not sure what the ABV on that is.
43.
43. Oh, I might win round. I might actually win a round. I actually joined the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society in Canada, picking up a bottle for Davin on my way back home from a business trip. I haven't been disappointed. Their bottles are freaking nice. They really are. Although I will say this Glenlivet 21 is nice. And you've enjoyed that with cigars several times.
Yeah.
You and your
This
friends.
is a very good cigar smoking Scotch.
Yeah. It doesn't overwhelm a cigar.
No. It pairs very well with a nice one. Nice robust cigar.
All right. Smell those. Those are totally different. And like I said, I might actually win this one because I freaking busted out a single cask strength Scotch Malt Whiskey Society bottle.
Fruity, but it's kind of good.
Fruity and chocolate.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be close.
Yeah.
But
I'll try that Kuila 15 non-peated Scotch. Cheers to you, Parks Place. I'm going to look for that. I didn't even know Kuila had a 15-year non-peated Scotch. I'm going to have to look for that one. I'm going to have to look for that one. So yeah, mine, I'm getting more fruity notes. You know what I'm getting more? That's chocolate. Yours, I am getting that malt coming through a little more.
yeah.
It's honey, like honey malt.
That's more of a honey malt. That's more of a chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This, the PX is, I mean, you smell that PX. And PX, the two big notes I get on PX whiskey, Finnish whiskey, is chocolate and it's citrus, usually orange. And I am getting that on this, so. We're getting into independent bottlings of Scotch, really liking this journey. I think, honestly, I do think that's a good direction to go with Scotch because, unfortunately, a lot of stuff we get on our shelves here in the States is all low ABV.
Yep.
I think you do have to go independent or you have to get bottles, probably like Ireland. You got to get bottles from Scotland to get that higher ABV. And it's there. It's there. It's just we don't see it in the U.S. that much. Yours looks darker. Does Glenlivet use artificial coloring? I don't know if Scotch can. Sugar Kitty would know. I'm getting nutty notes on this one, though. Yeah, yours is darker. Now, yours is older. Quite a bit older.
Wait, just because it's older doesn't mean it's darker.
Well, if it's older, then it's been in a cask longer.
So you're saying it's
and it could get... No, it gets influence from the cask. So it could get darker the more time it's spent in that cask. That could be why it's darker. It can also be it's a different cask type.
It's got a little buttery.
If it's finished in a bourbon cask, it might not get as dark as something finished in a PX cask, an Oloroso sherry cask.
It's got like a buttery.
Oh, I could smell the butter coming off yours. It's like that buttery honey.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so switch. The thing is, yours, if I smell it, it smells Scotch. I mean, it smells like a Scotch. Yours has a hint of smoke on it, a little bit of almost peat. I mean, yeah, it is peat. It's just got that little hint of peat on it. But it's honey, vanilla, that malt.
Yeah, you get that nice chocolate ride out at the end of it.
Yeah, yours is, when I think Scotch, that's what I think of. It's something like this. It's a lot of flavor, honey. That little kind of butter. It is buttery. It's got a nice mouthfeel to it. But you are still getting that malt, and then there's a little bit of that peat. And I think that's why I like this bottle. This bottle doesn't strike me as, hey, this is Scotch. Ah, yes, Scotch is allowed coloring. And Glenlivet does chill filter. Yeah. This one is 43. It's 21 years old, so it's been proofed down. Probably not a huge amount. Because that is one of the fun things. It's different about bourbon and Irish and Scotch. Bourbon, the longer it's in the cask, that proof goes up. Irish, the longer it's in the cask, that proof goes down.
Yep.
Not funny. It's funny like that. Speaking of higher ABV, I'm having a Lafroig 10 cask strength, batch 13. I think you have a sample of Lafroig cask strength over there on the shelf. I think, remember right, Bourbon Neophyte sent that to you.
Yep.
I think Anthony sent that to you.
It's right there.
Anthony knows my husband is a Scotch guy. So.
Lafroig.
Lafroig is the one I cannot stand. I refer to that one as an ER biohazard been set on fire. That's exactly what it smells and tastes like. You like Nadura.
I like Nadura.
You like Nadura.
Nadura was. If I had a bottle, that would have been on. That would have been in place of the 21 year.
Yeah, Sugar Kitty. I don't know. This is, and maybe it's just the malted barley in this. It just smells and tastes a little bit like a char, it could just be barrel char, but I don't know. It tastes a little bit, it has a smoke to it.
So I think if we do this again,
this tastes like dark chocolate.
I'd probably go with yours.
You would go, wait, say that again. You go with mine?
I'd probably go with yours.
This is going to end up being a tie then.
Yeah. I have a feeling.
And I picked this one. This is the one he likes. I actually prefer the other Scotch Malt Whiskey Society bottle that we have.
Yeah.
That is a 14-year-old, what is it? Fudge crackers. I forgot what it was.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either, but it's an Oloroso sherry. It's a second fill Oloroso sherry cask. And and it's a higher, that's like 63% higher ABV. And I like that one a little better. But
Wisconsin's not in it.
Hey Scott, go Pat go. So Scott's home making some.
Neither is the Browns.
Yeah, Browns are in here. Actually, we made the playoffs, so we're winners. Because ain't nobody thought that was going to happen. So winners for Cleveland celebrated like we won the freaking Super Bowl. No P, none. You definitely get char like a Dull Winnie. Yes, thank you. It is exactly like that Dull Winnie you have. Yep. It is. It's that hint. It's like a hint of smoke at the end. Very, very true. Very true. So I win this round. Hey, cheers. Pizza Warlord just got home. Just got home in time for the Super Bowl. So what do we think the score is going to be of the Super Bowl? Or do we even care?
I'd probably say it's not going to be it's probably going to be, I'd probably say 24-21.
I think it's going to be a close one.
Yeah. San Francisco.
Cool. I'm going to say 35-31 Chiefs.
Oh, so you think it's going to be a close game?
Yeah, I do think it's going to be a close game. I do.
31?
Yeah.
How do you get 31 points? Oh, 28-3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
31-35.
Yeah. I think they're going to be storming down the field for that final touchdown, and they're going to fold like a Baltimore Ravens jersey when they don't make the Super Bowl.
Now Taylor Swift to start singing the song, and then everything.
Well, then we're all winners. We're all winners.
No, we're not. None of us are winners. She's like a bad
Jordan Love getting a playoff win as our Super Bowl. Yeah, Scott, that's how we felt. I mean, we dusted a guy off who was in retirement and brought him up. And let me tell you, I'm totally on board now with 21090 and their love of Flacco. Flacco's awesome. Love that guy. I think most freaking Browns fans want the Browns to bring him back. I mean, the poor man just wanted to freaking retire
Yeah. It's like, who's that guy? Who's Scott? What's his name?
we're pretty desperate for a
What's the
quarterback.
Scott guy that gets the soccer ball to the face all the time?
Oh yeah, in the video. Yeah.
Wellington or whatever his name is.
Oh, those are so funny. Those are so funny. A pre-game time with Maker's Private Select. So I will tell you, I don't like Maker's, and that Private Select is the only bottle that I've ever had. I do really like that one. That one is good. Stacy, Bonnie wants to know about your Game of Thrones shirt. So this was a gift from a friend of mine that the dogs are coming. And I love it because we actually visited a lot of the sites. Game of Thrones, especially the first couple of seasons, were filmed in Ireland. And my husband and I were huge Game of Thrones fans and went over and met two of the direwolves and got to see where Winterfell was. And actually in episode 1, when they're training Bran on the bow, and he tries to shoot the target, and you see Arya shoot the target from behind him. We actually get to fire from that same bow, and it was really cool. It's a really neat experience.
They dress you up in the costume.
Yeah, they dress you up in the furs and all that good stuff, and you get to see the Mask of the Hound is still there because he Rory
the mask of the Hound. It's rubber.
Yeah, Rory, it's rubber. It looks metal.
A metal mask.
Totally looks metal, but he donated it back to the estate.
Big Vic in the house.
Hey, cheers, Vic. Go Niners.
Go Niners.
Any chance I could try that Whistler PX? Oh, yes. You know what? My emails in my group description, my page description, it's 4leafwhiskey4@gmail.com. Get a hold of me. So Ohio just released huge freaking deal. Because you guys know, we do freaking bourbon barrel picks all the time. There's an Ohio bourbon pick. Never done it. And there's actually been some Scotch too. There's been a couple Scotch. They've never done Irish ever. And this past week, they released a Whistler PX finish cast strength Irish whiskey. First one they've ever done. It's not going to be the last, guys. There's more coming. There is more coming. And so everybody is super excited about it. It is really good for $80 if you're in Ohio, if you got friends or living in Ohio, near Ohio. Get a hold of them, get them out there and get one because it's a good bottle for that price. Oh, let's see. I'm missing grape jelly. Yes, you did your grape jelly meatballs. And you did the Velveeta cheese dip. I was going to make buffalo chicken dip, but somebody went and got me Taco Bell, so I didn't have to. Oh, all right. E.H. Taylor. That's what that is. Thank you. Single barrel. Sorry, the bourbon acronyms throw me off sometimes. I got it. That's a good one. That is a good one. Grape jelly does go in meatballs. It does, just like chocolate and cinnamon go in chili. Yeah. Irish. Oh, you're for the Irish Whiskey Fans of America. Yeah, so freaking jealous you guys getting that. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. We have been complaining to Ohio for quite a long time. There are a lot of Irish expats here. There are a lot of Irish nationals. So it's been a long journey for us to finally get all this Irish whiskey, and we are super excited about it.
Are you okay with cranberries?
Shredded buffalo chicken and blue cheese on French bread. Didn't want to do wings. That could be really good. Are you okay with cranberries?
Oh, they're replying to Whiskey and Censors.
Oh, cinnamon and chocolate. You don't put a lot of it, Ben. You just get like a little dash of cinnamon in there. I've put it in your chili before.
What?
Cinnamon.
Oh, cinnamon. Yeah.
I've also done...
Cinnamon adds to the... cinnamon is naturally spicy.
Yeah, it just gives a little spice to it.
It's kind of like adding to, let's say, the buildup of spice. So you, just like your whiskey, you would have a buildup of spice beginning, middle, and end. You know, so that cinnamon adds a lot to the front end of the beginning of the spice, and it does make it a little sweeter, but it does add that spice Paprika would probably be your middle spice,
Mhm.
and then maybe a hot pepper or habanero or something if you really wanted that high end spice at the end. So you would have that flavor palette
Mhm.
all the way up on your chili. It works.
It
It
does
does.
work. And I've made some really good chili. I haven't used actual chocolate, but Samuel Smith double chocolate stout, telling you, best freaking beer in chili.
Yeah.
Made that adds that sweetness. You don't need to add any sugar, any brown sugar to it. Cranberries or lingonberries is an old Swedish meatball thing. Yes, that is the official meal of IKEA.
Now, a little secret with the chocolate though in the chili. If you accidentally make the
I need some Texas people here to save chili.
yeah.
We're in Ohio. Have you been to
Yeah,
Skyline?
the
We kind
chocolate.
of
The reason for the chocolate is kind of like why you would add lime lime to say like a jalapeno, to bring down.
Well, you
the
could
heat.
use a lager. I'll use, like, if we're making it super spicy, then I'll use like a German, like a lager, or we have some local, that one local lager that you got, the Elevator.
Yeah.
Lager. I use that to kind of bring down the heat a little bit, but
yeah, you could use chocolate to bring down the heat and add the depth to the flavor too. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of handling. It's over handling with the chili to do all that.
Young's double chocolate. Yeah, I've used Young's and I've used Samuel Smith, which is an English one, which I think Young's is too, actually. Mango chili electrolyte drink mix. You had me at mangoes and you lost me at chili. Oh, in Nebraska, we serve chili and cinnamon rolls. Shut the front door. That sounds really freaking good. That sounds really freaking good.
That's why chicken and waffles works.
In all my Ohio travels, he's never tried Skyline. I like the Gold Star chili. I'm not a fan of Skyline myself. I have a friend.
Pasta and chili to me does not mix well.
I have a friend who actually has a cell phone case with Skyline chili on the back. She has a T-shirt. She goes there every freaking week and has for the last 5 years. And I don't understand the fascination at all. But I think we ended up a tie for the evening.
Yes, we did.
We ended up a tie for the evening.
Tie. That means I can sleep in the bed tonight.
Well, you guys, I hope you enjoy the game. Thank you guys all for joining us tonight.
Thank you. And next time we'll do it. Maybe we'll do it a little more evenly. Maybe something more price manageable than picking the high bottles off the shelf. Yeah, I know. You're still going down.
I cheated. Well, cheers to you all. I will see you next week, back at my usual time at 6 o'clock for a live stream. I'll have some stuff coming out this week. Go Chiefs.
Go Niners.
I'll see you guys next time. Sláinte, everybody.